What is up, everyone? It's me, Mark the Monster from the Don't Say the F Word podcast. Dude, I'm here too. Like, what are we doing? We're gonna do this thing on TikTok. I did some backgrounds with this weird green screen, and we're gonna talk about these topics. And yeah, I just want to get your opinion, and we're gonna swipe this one away, and we'll go to the next one. We'll talk about that. Okay, so this is really just more of a visual thing, not really for our audio fans. They can hear it too. I mean, everything has video options, right? I mean, Spotify, they can watch the video. And this green screen's weird. I keep disappearing. Well, I mean, maybe you're fitting on my imagination. But let's get started. What are we talking about? All right, we're first going to talk about Rock and Roman. They're clearly going to have a match. Rock called Roman out on Raw. Said he wants to be the head of the table. And what do you think? Well, it looks like this graphic you got, that's Elimination Chamber. Possibly they're going to have their match at Elimination Chamber in Perth, Australia. Do you think that's where it's going to be? I mean, I'd be surprised if it's Elimination Chamber. Seems like something they would want to do at Rumble. I could see it being Rumble. I mean, we're talking about it in early January. They called it out January 1st, so Rumble seems like the likely spot. I mean, I think they're just going to give us this match a bunch of times. I think that Rock Roman at Rumble, Rock Roman Elimination Chamber, Rock Roman Night 1 of WrestleMania, Rock Roman Night 2 of WrestleMania, Rock Roman for King of the Ring, Rock Roman SummerSlam, Rock Roman Money in the Bank. They're going to milk The Rock for everything they can get him for and just use him everywhere. Dude, you keep disappearing. That's crazy. But, I mean, I think that's possible. We might get it more than once. It might be one of those twice-in-a-lifetime things. We're not going to get it that many times. You know, we're getting a little, whoa, camera fell. All right, fix that. I mean, this is a rickety setup you got here, Mark. Hey, leave me alone. This isn't our normal spot. All right, I don't think we're going to get this match that many times. That's getting a little greedy as wrestling fans. We got Cena for a while. We're going to get Rock for at least one match with Roman, and I think we should just appreciate the fact that that's going to happen. And let's move on. So what do I do? I swipe it up, Mark? Yeah, just swipe the picture away, dude. All right, let's see what we got next. Just gonna. Yeah, so this is potential WrestleMania. Roman Cody as night 2, but Roman Rock night 1, or vice versa. I think you mean vice versa. Vice versa. That's how I say it. Could we get this matchup at Mania? It could be Roman doing both nights. Man, if they do Roman both nights in Philly for WrestleMania 40. That's going to be something. Seems unlikely, man. I don't know if I even see Roman dropping this belt at WrestleMania 40 like I originally thought he would. I thought this would be Cody's opportunity to finish the story. I don't know if I still think that. I'll be back and forth over the next couple of months. You don't think Cody's finishing the story? Well, I think The Rock certainly complicates things, doesn't it? I mean, what if we don't even get Cody at main event night 2? What if we don't even run this back yet? What if they make us wait till WrestleMania 41? Let Roman just wipe the record books, eliminate Hogan from the record books. It could happen, man. I think, it's an exciting time in WWE with Rock being back. I just think it screws up what we thought was happening with all these stories. I think it just kind of makes things different, and with that, everything's exciting. I guess you're right. Roman doing double duty could be a little bit taxing on him. And you run a risk, right? What if he gets hurt night 1 and then night 2 WrestleMania is screwed? Yeah, that's a big risk. I don't know. I don't see this as being a possibility. I don't see Roman doing 2 nights. Just not going to happen. I mean, he doesn't do 2 nights a month, let alone 2 nights back to back. You know what? That's a good point. Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to be like Stan, but Roman's not doing double duty at Mania. We going to the next one? Yeah, go ahead and go to the next one. All right. So I've been to the side here? This is Cody's never-ending story. I just had to throw that in there. Okay, I don't know who did this graphic, but it's funny. Maybe Cody's story is never-ending, right? Maybe Cody doesn't finish it up this year. Maybe this keeps going. I mean, you got people speculating that he's going to be upset if he doesn't finish it this year. I don't think he cares. I think he's having a great time being a huge star in WWE. He is a main event guy. So if the story's never-ending, I mean, that just becomes the story, right? The graphics hilarious, and I enjoy it if the story doesn't have an ending. I'm a Cody Rhodes Mark. I'm Mark. Yeah, you're Mark. I mean, I'm a Cody fan. Me too. All right, that's cool. All right, let's go. Let's see what we got next. This is cool, Mark. I like this. CM Punk, when you leave for 10 years, come back just to have Rock take your spot at WrestleMania again. Yeah, I mean, Rock did this to him once. Doing it again. I mean, you think this is going to make CM Punk act up backstage, or is this just par for the course? I think it's funny. It's a hilarious narrative that he comes back and then Rock comes back, and now we have this potential that CM Punk's not going to main event Mania. I don't know if that's the case. I think Rocky's just going to do Rumble, is my guess. It'd be funny, albeit for the wrong reasons. It would be funny if Punk doesn't get the main event Mania because of The Rock. God, that'd be hilarious. And probably couldn't happen to a better dude. I don't know. That might be just a shitty take on my part, but I don't know. I mean, I'd be interested to see maybe it's Punk Rock at Mania. That would be cool. Man, if they do Rock at Mania and they do Rock and Punk at Mania, that'd be a cool thing for Punk to get to do at Mania. That's main event level. I don't know if we have Rock for that long, though. If we do, that's great. I just don't know that we do. All right, next one. Let's see. Mark, your camera is tipping, dude. Let's fix it. There. Is that fit? I think you got it. All right, I think we're good now. Okay, let's move this out. Get CM Punk. This is that meme I made for Instagram. Just that we time traveled back to 2013 and The Rock stole Punk's place. I just thought they'd get a laugh. Yeah, that's hilarious. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same thing. What do we got next? There's nothing more for me to comment there. Oh, yeah. What do you think about the idea of Cody and Rock at Mania? That's not what anyone has in the story for Cody Rhodes. Man, that would be interesting. But then I don't know. Who do you have? Do you have Rock beat Roman, take the belt, and face Cody? Wouldn't that be a good way to do it? Dude, that'd be crazy. Unlikely, but dope graphic. I'm gonna assume that's Black Mask. Yeah, Black Mask Design did that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Man, that'd be nuts. That would definitely be nuts. Samoa Joe, AEW World Champion. What do you think? Man, if what like QT Marshall allegedly felt or did feel is that AEW is going to a more sport-based product, who better to carry your world title than Samoa Joe? Joe's a well-established star. You know, all his days in TNA and Impact. His style is very sport of pro wrestling based, not really sports entertainment based. Him carrying that title, whoever takes it off of him gets kind of look like a legit tough guy, right? I'd say so. I mean, he is the Samoan submission machine. So I think that if somebody can beat Joe, they are a tough guy. Yeah, so I think Joe with the belt is a good way to go. It's a good move forward. 2024 makes us feel like AEW is going to be a little different this year. I like it. I figured you'd be mad that he beat Max. I am mad that he beat Max. MJF was my best friend. Turned out I was not the devil. It was Adam Cole. So, yeah, Max is still my best friend. Who knows? Maybe he goes to Rumble. That's a different conversation, Mark. I don't know that we're going to see that either. What's next? Eddie Kingston, Triple Crown Champion. Again, back to the idea of AEW being the sport of pro wrestling. Eddie Kingston's a guy who I don't know that he's aware that pro wrestling is it's a what? Pro wrestling, you know, I'm not going to explain this, Mark. Eddie Kingston feels legit, right? He believes everything he says. His promos are good. His in-ring it's solid. It's his style. It's the Mad King style. It's very much strong style, Japan, hard-hitting. Man, if you're looking for a guy to give you the idea of realism in your pro wrestling, Samoa Joe is your world champ, Eddie Kingston as your Triple Crown. I think that's a great choice. I was surprised. I didn't have him as my pick, but I'm glad he's a Triple Crown champion, and I look forward to what the year brings for Eddie Kingston. That's it. That was all I had. Thank you, everyone, for checking out this video on TikTok. It's going to be on Instagram. We're going to turn this into a podcast. So make sure you like, share, subscribe, Spotify, YouTube, Google Podcast, Rumble, all those places. You can catch our podcast live on Instagram every week. And hopefully the camera will not fall when we do it. Thanks, guys. We're out.